this is Ascendance here from 4FS Gaming, and in this video I'm going to show you some footage and use it as an example of one particular tactic I find very useful in Capture the Flag. I'll freeze this video here so you can take a look at my loadout. I'm running the EVA Shotgun with Stim, and that is basically all you'll see me use in this video. Now my accuracy with this shotgun isn't great, but when used as a tool to hunt and flank opponents, you can get away with missing quite a few shots and still come out on top, as you will see when I encountered this enemy on the bridge. My follow-up shot takes a bit to land, but his weapon of choice being the EPG probably makes his life a bit hard for him here. So the tactic that I want to showcase is one of being a general nuisance. I want to control the battlefield and make it difficult for enemies to defend their own flag, or get our flag into their base. To do this, I am going to hang around near the enemy flag building. This will provide a number of benefits, including pushing back the distance of their spawns, and give me plenty of time to interrupt and intercept any enemy carriers before they reach the base, rather than having to chase them down. I noticed the enemy has our flag way too close to a capture, but I managed to actually land a shot and get the return. Notice here how my movement is highly erratic, making it difficult for the enemy to land those shots. I then get a little bit distracted fighting this guy in what becomes a drawn out engagement, but because of my proximity to the enemy base, I am still helping my team because it will push back their spawns. I tie up this guy for a decent amount of time, even if I do waste my sentry. Eventually, I get sick of trying to duel him and kill him in a creative way, and simply rush in to finish him off with the shotgun. In the meantime, my team manages to land another flag capture, and I see that the enemy has our flag again, and this time, I want to be the one to do something about it. Now I do take my time crossing over the map to the other side. This is because I want to be careful that I am not tailed, and I also don't mind letting this guy hold the flag for a bit longer as long as I am still in between him and his base. This means the enemy team is more likely to focus on escorting their carrier than killing ours, who already has taken their flag. Now this is a good example of the power of the shotgun. These guys have cleaned up two of my teammates, and are probably feeling pretty good about themselves. So I use the waypoint to finish the carrier as I round the corner, and exploit aerial advantage to finish the escort, before returning the flag. As soon as I see this sonar, I can guess where it came from, and Stim becomes incredibly useful to double around and get the jump on him. Even though he's scouted me out with the pulse blade, my speed and height gives him no chance at all. So by moving between the halfway mark and the enemy flag over the course of the round, I am actually able to have quite a big impact on the game, even if I am not directly escorting and capturing the flag. This is because map control is such a big thing in this game mode. Apart from live fire, I believe this is the only mode that has set spawn areas for each team that remain consistent throughout the round. These spawn areas are mostly large enough that you can avoid being spawn trapped, but there is no fear of switching those spawns if you push up too far. This allows you to have a strong presence up in the enemy's face and control the vital middle section of the map. Of course, in round 2 of this match we also have the man advantage, because someone got too salty after the first round and left, so this really helps as well when it comes to scoring and map control. When trying to roam and control an area of space, you really need to have something that allows you to move fast, so Stim and Grapple are the obvious choices. However, with good movement, Cloak or Pulse Blade can also be really helpful for those close-in interior fights. Another thing to consider is having the Titan advantage. It can sometimes be a liability to focus on Titans here, as they cannot carry, capture, or return flags, and cannot enter many of the spaces where CTF action takes place. However, they are excellent at preventing pilots from crossing open areas and escorting friendly flag carriers via rodeo due to their speed and dash capability. Most of the time, it's going to be more valuable to be on foot controlling hallways and buildings, however this is highly dependent on the map that you are playing on. Before this game finishes up, I would just like to talk a little bit about the EVA Shotgun. It is one of my favourite weapons at the moment, and even though I miss half of my shots, it seems to do the job. You don't really want to aim down sights with this weapon. Shooting from the hip is fine, and it has enough shots that double and triple tapping is almost always the safest way to kill with it, just in case. It also has some pretty decent aim assist, so you can almost swipe shot with it to help you land shots mid-air while turning. The small spread of pallets makes headshots really worth going for, and they are necessary if you want to reduce that time to kill towards medium range. Finding that range sweet spot is crucial, and although it performs reasonably well out to about 15 meters, note that I have not tested this out numerically and I'm just estimating. The damage curves off really quickly after that. Honestly, I kinda feel a bit naked using this gun without stim. I just love being able to close that distance super quick to finish off a target. I have some pretty cool stuff in the works for you guys, including some tips for improving your aim, comparing hit scan and projectile weapons, talking about aim assist and hipfire and sensitivity, and all of that other good stuff. We are really happy with how this channel has grown recently, but are always looking to expand our 4FS community, so please subscribe, like, and share this video if you found it entertaining. And we are now putting a whole lot of short clips up on our Facebook page, so you should check that out too if you would like to see more from the team here at 4FS. Thank you so much for watching. Now go take a break from attrition and play some CTF. It's a lot of fun.